yesterday when I gave birth to my son Max Samit. It was August 31st at around 1 a.m. in the morning. And at first I just thought it was Braxton Hicks, and I went back to sleep. In the morning when I woke up, my husband had already gone to work, and I called him and he freaked out. He went home. I told him to wait until the contractions were closer together. At around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, we decided to go to the hospital. He dragged me to the hospital because I didn't want to go. I thought I had to wait. And when we got to the hospital, I was already 5 centimeters open, I guess. That's how you say it. And the doctors told me that why didn't I go before, when I first thought that I was going into labor. And I told them that, I didn't want to be sent back to have to go back again. Max was supposed to come out on September 9th, but I guess he was too eager to come out in the world, and he decided to come out on September 1st after 18 hours of labor. Very, very hard labor. I remember my dad, my mother-in-law, and Fernando sitting in the room. They were all worried because they knew that I couldn't do it because it was too much work. But I was happy. I was smiling. I was making jokes. The doctors couldn't believe that I was making jokes because everybody knew that I couldn't push such a big baby because he wasn't expected to be as big, but he was freaking big. And once we were closer to the time of delivery, the doctors told me that they were gonna take me to the operating room because I was pushing for 6 hours and nothing was happening. Fernando was so worried that he said that he couldn't go in, and I was there with my mother-in-law. They used a vacuum to help me with the labor, which it was the most scary thing that happened to me because I thought for some reason that it would damage my son's head. And they used it once and he came out. It was 6:48 a.m. on September 1st, and that was the moment where for the first time in my life, I knew what happiness meant. Don't tell Fernando because, he will think it was my marriage, but it was really when I held my son for the first time in my hand. So that's my most memorable time that I remember like yesterday. I think I will still remember it like yesterday, even when he's 40 years old.